Well, hello! Happy Monday, everyone. Welcome to JR and Doc and Adam. Let's see if the button works. I had another power outage last night, so let's see what's broken now.
Woo woo!
Did you hear that? Did it magically fix itself?
Woo woo!
Wow! Alright, well, that just turned the whole day around. Crazy. Okay, suddenly I feel better about everything. All is good with the world. Alright, well, here we are. Welcome to the Juggalo Dungeon with me, Shovel of Precious Juggalos. As per usual, we need to decide what flavor of Faygo we're going to drink today. And again, it's a Maya-inspired kind of day, because we are going to be drinking some Faygo Peach. Felt like an appropriate flavor for the day. It's been a rough Monday. Let's turn it around. A huge smudge on my Which one? The nice one or the face one? Or is it my face? Oh. That'll do it too. Alright, well. Here we go. Sláinte. Oh. That's yummy. That's so good. Alright. I put a lot of ice in my mug. Alright. So, what are we going to work on today? That's the next big question. Over the weekend, I painted a gnome. And a lot of people liked it. Liked the old lawn gnome. So, as it turns out, I have a couple more. They're not the same as that one. They look like this. And then this gnome's cousin, he's a bit albino. He was out in the sun a little bit more. So we're gonna do these. The other one, he will be. I figured I would paint these two and then list all three at the same time and just have a gnome out. Or I don't know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, I figured I would post them all at the same time, because I don't know why. I like doing things in groups, I guess, for no apparent reason. Good. Because I like the idea. Know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I like the idea of Juggalo gnomes. Well-executed Juggalo gnomes. These two, I thought what would be fun with them, since this one has like no color whatsoever, and this one needs a freshen up. I think we're gonna go with, I would like to do, anyway, try to go with a riddle box motif on this one, so purple and green, you know what I mean? Oh, you know what? Someone forgot. I just hit record. There we go. And not JR forgot, I forgot. It's me that needs to remember. So I was thinking riddle box with this one, and then haven't really decided. Either Jekyll Brothers, maybe, or we could go with, what is it, the Carnival of Carnage that's pink and blue? Is it that one? Am I right? I think the pink and blue would be more dynamic, in my opinion. So I think that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, Carnival of Carnage. Say that 5 times fast. I think we'll do Carnival of Carnage on this one, pink and blue, and then we'll do Riddle Box on this one. Man, I have not talked a lot today. Well, no, actually, I take that back. I have talked a lot today. To file a police report and a bunch of other things. It's been a day. My throat hurts. Am I getting sick again? I don't need that. Also, here's another thing. I don't know what it is, but I've got like a crazy eyelash that keeps floating into my line of, like, my peripheral vision. It's been doing it for like a week and a half. It'll just like waft in the breeze and I'll see it out of the corner of my eye, but for the life of me, I can't. It's like a cobweb. It just keeps, driving me crazy. Driving me crazy. Going nuts. Yeah. All right. Anyway, that being said, something I've been doing, or something I did with the other gnome, is I've got these, they're acrylic paints. I paint with acrylic paints. But these are super cheap acrylic paints from Target. So, huge financial savings for me. And as you can tell, they look pretty good. I mean, I guess I will admit, I did use one of my nicer paints for the beard, for his boots. I did some effects painting on the ground down there, but the blue, the green, and the red, straight out of Target. So yeah, I think we're gonna go with some cheap paint. It's been a day, Doc. It's been a real day. Humdinger of a Monday. I was in a traffic accident. But everybody's fine. Everybody's fine. Oh, and my watch is dying. Cool. Everything around me is dying. Alright. So, purple and green, black and white. Booyah. So let's think about this. For the Carnival of Carnage, because everything about them is like split in halvesies, I think we're gonna keep that motif with this gnome. So we'll split it down the middle in terms of how we're gonna color things. So then it'll be like, you know, pink and blue, but then on the shirt it'll alternate, so it'll be blue and pink. Then on the pants it'll switch back again, pink and blue. And then the boots I'll alternate again. So yeah, so I think that'll be the plan for this one. For Riddlebox, I think we'll just try just doing, you know, pink, or not pink, purple hat, purple pants, green shirt, maybe green boots. We'll see if that's enough to look cool, and if not, we'll change up the play along the way. How about that? Anyway, welcome in, everybody. Nice to see you folks. Nice to have people here. I feel the love. It feels nice. I also feel exhausted. Choose you, Pikachu. Hey, Spirit Hunter. Watch.
Woo woo!
The button works. It's a miracle. It's a miracle. Hey, Cupid or Cup.
Woo
Whoop
woo!
whoop to you as well. It's really starting to be a party now. Everybody's showing up. Oh, another thing we get to do today. What has become one of my favorite segments to do on these streams. I shipped out the Juggalo Vault Dweller today, so we get to update the map and add a new pin. So we'll get some paint done on this this gnome, and then we'll take a minute somewhere down the road and we'll update the map. Also, in other good news, a very important secret project was delivered today. Phase 1 is complete. Phase 2 is pending. And as soon as Phase 2 is complete, all will be revealed. And I'm really looking forward. I'm really excited and looking forward to showing you guys what the secret project is. Because it's pretty amazing. Pretty cool. And if all goes to plan, it will be beneficial to us all. Oh, you're not even gonna guess. I should say, the secret project has been in the background of this thing for months. Months it's been in the background. And it's gone now. So, I doubt anyone here can actually recollect. You can always watch some past episodes, but even then it's been very deep in the background. I don't think you could necessarily see what exactly was going on. You'll have a general idea, but yeah. Hey! Maya, Moon Crater.
Woo, woo!
Good to see you both. Makes me so happy. In fact, Maya, just you showing up. It's time for a Faygo break. Let's drink some more peach. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Moon Crater, what do you think about lawn gnomes? Are you into it? They're cool. Now, what do you think about JuggaGnomes? Even cooler. Yeah, when I was younger, we didn't do the lawn bombing that people did, you know, after I got older. What we would do, though, is we would get an entire like set of lawn furniture from one neighbor and move it to the porch of another neighbor in the middle of the night. Always wondered how the conversation went after everybody realized what happened to the lawn furniture. And of course, we wouldn't just like toss it on the porch. We would set it up all nice, like it had always been there. As it turns out, what could have very well happened is we just ended up selling a lot of lawn furniture because people would see it on their porch and be like, I like this set. I'm gonna go get it. It fits here. One time in middle school, a bunch of us dudes picked up one of our teacher's cars and we moved it in the parking lot, like a few spaces over. And then we watched at the end of the day when they were very confused. We were weird kids. So you're saying excessive gnomes is suspicious? Like you should be on a watch list if you have too many gnomes? Is that what we're talking about? That's a decent looking little purple. I'll probably do another coat, but it's a good start. I like it. I digs it. I know it's wild that it's already back to school time. It's real weird. Yeah, Festiva, it was about that size. It was a very compact car that we moved. Adam's a big purple fan. So is Prince. Oh, I get you. I understand, Moon Crater. Yeah. That's kind of like the whole Precious Juggalo thing, trying to keep it like, minimal. So it's less obtrusive, more cerebral, potentially. Yeah. Yeah, small changes can be missed. So the joke can kind of build on itself. Amethyst, you and I run on a similar wavelength. Or Moon Crater, sorry. Sorry. My brain is not running at full volume right now. Oh, so I did something fun last night, by the way, everyone. So I have 3 daughters. I think I've said that before. So last night, the 3 girls and I, we sat down in our home theater, and my oldest, I'd watched this movie with before. Oh, hey, Daffy.
Woo, woo.
What's up, brother? Woohoo! So yeah, I'd watched this movie with my oldest daughter before, but she was still very much game to watch it again. So the 4 of us sat down and we watched the 1979 classic Alien. Man, that movie's so good. So stinking good. And everyone had a good time. I have not seen Deadpool and Wolverine yet. I was kind of hoping to watch it with a friend this weekend, but it just didn't work out. Too much sickness in the household. So, I don't know. I'll see it soon. It's definitely a goal of mine to see it in the theater. I think it's worth watching in the theater. Cupid is Dolly. Hello, Dolly. I always think it's funny the different names that we come up with for different accounts. Sometimes they come in different phases of our life, so the name like is more fitting then, or not. Sometimes we make alts just because we need an alt. Oh, with Deadpool and Wolverine? Yeah, I've heard they've pretty much pulled everybody back in. Makes me think of the musical Hello, Dolly. Okay. Ooh, excuse me. That's a peachy burp. Peachy keen. It's kind of a lot of purple, isn't it? Alright, we're going to clean this brush. And then switch over to green. Paint his jacket. Hello, Dolly. Wow, my brush water is disgusting. Look at that. It's like a chocolate shake in there. It's thick. Thick and milky. Gross. Somebody should do a better job. Dang it. Man, excuse me. Yeah, don't drink the paint water. That's bad news bears right there. Okay. Shake up the green. There's a lot of green in there. Or is that a bubble? Alright, there isn't much green happening. We might need to find a way to add more green into this situation. You watched Hello, Dolly not too long ago? Oh man, the original Bad News Bears or the remake? Both I think are good standalone projects. I like Billy Bob Thornton and Walter Matthau. Like, I don't think they need to be compared to each other. I think they're good, each on their own. Yeah, Walter Matthau. Plays a good drunk. Oh, it's a leather strap. Okay. Let me get the physics of what's going on here. Is that the brother that writes fan fiction? Oh, wow, that's a fancy doll. Hey! Army Doc! He can stay out until the streetlights come on. Yay! Our lives have been sorely lacking some Army Doc. So I'm glad you're here. And I'm glad you can stay. That seems haunted. Does anybody here have any good, happened to you true story ghost stories? I do. And I will tell it to you. Give me 1 second. So, I used to live in Chicago, right? And there was a bar that my friends operated that at the time was called the Morseland Music Room. Some of this is documented, by the way. There's some posts on the internet about this place. I forget what it was called after my buddies no longer occupied it. But anyway, it has a long history, and it actually doesn't exist anymore. They tore it down, and now it's a parking lot. So, yay, Chicago. Way to destroy history. But anyway, it was an older building, existed through Prohibition and all that, so, you know, there's a lot of places that have stories about Al Capone. Pretty much any bar that operated during Prohibition had some kind of dealings with Al Capone. That has nothing to really do with the story. Just, you know, just saying it out loud. So this place in Chicago, it was, Chicago buildings are kind of different. So it was built after the Great Chicago Fire, of course. So it was a brick building. And it was built so that there was a street-level business entrance, and then there was a separate entrance that went to a second-level business, right? So the second level was historically a pool hall and, you know, like a private club, shall we say, during Prohibition and stuff. And the main floor had, you know, a history of being bar, being restaurant, things like that. And then it had a basement as well. But the place, the building, basically anyone that had ever spent any length of time in it had a story. Everybody had an encounter that stayed in that building. And so my buddies operated the bar on the street level, and then they lived in the second level. And there was a pool table up there that, you know, hang on, I'll fix it. So, there was still a pool table up on the second level, because obviously getting it up there, they're not easy to get up and down stairs, and there wasn't an elevator. And, so, some of the stories I heard before my personal experience was there was an actual, like, team that came at one point to study the building with, you know, voice recorders and all that stuff. And, somehow they had rigged it up so that the sound, like the house speakers of the bar, were transmitting what the microphones on the second level would pick up. So, you know how things kind of go in a bar. You go in with a mission, and then, you know, you kind of start having a few, and you end up kind of forgetting what you're doing, and you're just drinking at that point. So this team had just kind of started drinking, kind of lost track of things. And at some point, somebody was like, wait, did somebody go upstairs and start playing pool? Because they hadn't really realized it, but while they were just hanging out for like the last hour or so, you could clearly hear pool breaks and shots and full games happening up there. And so they all got quiet, and they heard another pool break. You know, like when it's in the triangle, and you break the set of balls. So they all ran upstairs, and yeah, there's a pool table, because it's always there, but there wasn't a soul up there, not a single person. So that was interesting. And but my encounter, sometimes I would, you know, have a few too many, and I would just stay at my buddy's apartment up above, sleep on the couch. And so I was sleeping on the couch on the second level, and it's out where the pool table was, out where it was a pool hall, and there were like side rooms that had been like the more private rooms, if you know what I mean. And those were now bedrooms, and one was like a front office, but it was a bedroom as well. So I'm in the biggest room upstairs, and so like I said, there's a door that is direct access to the sidewalk, and all it goes to is a stairway to get up to the second level. And so I'm kind of laying there. It's early morning, I'd say like, I don't know, 5 or 6 a.m., just enough where light was starting to come through the windows. And I was kind of cognizant of the fact that I could hear steps, real soft, like, it sounded like slippers, like soft-soled shoes, like to me it sounded like ballet flats or something. It was weird. Real soft and very like clothy coming up the stairs, nice and slow. And I could hear it step by step by step. And so as it is getting up the stairs, and you know, it's tall ceilings, so it's a big stairway, like I'm becoming more cognizant of the fact that, okay, no, I'm not dreaming. I'm awake right now. I hear footsteps. Who's coming up? It was called the Morseland Music Room. It was on Morse. Yeah. So I'm laying there, and when it gets to the top of the stairs, at that point I'm like, okay, somebody's here. Sounds like a girl. I don't know. I don't know who it is. And I can hear the steps plain as day alter course and go around the pool table, and at the same time coming my direction. And so my head is laying on the couch towards the door, and so it's all behind me, and I can hear the steps come all the way up right to where I'm laying on the couch, right behind my head, and stop, plain as day. Stop. And so now I'm laying there wide awake. And I'm like, okay, there's got to be a girl right behind me. I don't know who this is, but there's a girl right now, right behind me. I'm gonna look. So I build up my nerve, and I slowly turn. There was nobody there. Not a soul. It was so weird. Plain as day, I swear. Those footsteps. It was so creepy. Freaked me out. And then there was another time where, you know, Chicago winters are really, really cold. And the way the building was heated was this old, like, boiler down in the basement. And so it had a pilot wire. So it had an electric ignition to, you know, start the fire. And so it's just this wire that goes to the pilot. And it was always locked. Nobody ever went to the basement. There was nothing stored down there. Like, there was no reason to go down there. It was a creepy place, and it was just gross. It wasn't a dry basement. It wasn't finished. It was gross. It was like a dungeon. But periodically through the winter, the heat would just stop working. And they would go down to figure out what was wrong, and it was the pilot wire was just plink, pulled right off. Just off. And it was really getting really frustrating because it was affecting their business. You know, it sucked. And so one night, again, after maybe we'd had a few too many, you know, Old Styles, the official beer of the Chicago Cubs. And so then we kind of worked up the courage, and a group of us went down to the basement. And one of my buddies, one of the guys that ran the bar named JW, he just came down just cursing the ghost. Like, you suck, I hate you, you're ruining everything. And then his partner, my other friend, he actually started to reason with the ghost, and he was just like, listen, we all need to occupy this building. You know, you're free to have whatever you want. You can do whatever you want down here. It's your space. We will leave you alone. We won't come down here if you just leave this wire alone. Just leave it plugged in. And it never came unplugged again. Bizarre. Crazy place. So crazy. When they moved in, another buddy of mine, Nick, helped them move in. He took one load from the truck up the stairs to the second floor, up to where they were going to live. And he never told us what happened. He just went up the stairs, dropped whatever he was hauling in, ran down the stairs, never went back in. Would not go to the second floor. Refused. But wouldn't tell us why. It was such a weird building. That's right, the map. Good segue. All right, so let's do our favorite thing to do. Let's update the map. All right, let me grab my phone. Excuse me. Look up this address again. Oh, let's see. We are going to Hampton, Virginia, y'all. Let's see where that's at. Hampton. Oop. Ooh, it's right. Okay. Oh, I've got a lot of friends in Virginia Beach. That's not far from Virginia Beach. Let's get our pin ready. It's going to be another East Coast. Right over there in that cluster, in fact. Let's see if we can find it on the map. It'll be right next to Norfolk. Norfolk. Let's see here. We've got... Okay, right there. Oh yeah, look at that. That's actually our first one in the great state of Virginia. How about that? Celebrate that. Our first pin in the state of Virginia. That's exciting. Sweet. Sweet, sweet. That makes me happy. Alright, so, those are my ghost stories. There's a ton more from that building. Like I said, everybody had a story. Hey, there's Rock! Yeah. You got it. So, Rock, Virginia Beach, huge hardcore scene out there. There was a point where I almost moved out there after my music venue here in the Midwest was no longer a thing. I almost moved to Virginia Beach to start a music venue out there. How crazy would life have been if I did that? Resurrection Mary in Chicago? No. That doesn't ring a bell. If it's something I've heard about, I've forgotten about it. All right. Obviously need to do another coat of green. This green is really weird. It's very, like, thin and neon. It requires a lot of coats. But it's a good riddle box green, I'll tell you that. I thought about doing a white primer coat on these. I think I should have. Huh. Well, if I would have had a venue in Virginia Beach, it would have been predominantly hardcore and metal music. Not saying that nothing Jug would ever happen there. 'Cause I mean, if I would have gone there and ended up doing this, then obviously Jug stuff would be in my life. But at the time when I was running that music venue, Jug stuff was all in my my rear view at that point. I was totally wrapped up in hardcore and metal and punk. Jug would have been fun, though. This is a riddle box gnome. Moon crater. For sure. Excuse me. Ooh, Adam. Adam with the 3-pointer from out of nowhere. That's a brilliant idea. That's a brilliant idea. Because I need something to break up all this purple. There's too much purple. I don't think I'll put it on the jacket, though. I think maybe on the hat here. Or like on the pants, maybe. Yeah. Rock, do you know anybody from the hardcore scene in Virginia Beach? Do you know a guy named John Vanty by chance? He and I used to be pretty tight back in the day. Yeah, I think that could look pretty cool on the hat. Yeah. Pretty good idea. Adam. That is why you're Adam Prime, man. Coming in clutch with the great ideas. I don't know if y'all can tell, but I'm painting a little sloppy. Not really concerned. I'll do another like clean pass over everything. It'll work out. It'll all work out. I promise. Yeah, I think the pants need something. I agree. I agree. You know what we could do is, well, we can try. We could do like the, not the box, but just the face maybe on the hat, and then maybe some question marks. Like multiple question marks, different sizes on the pants. Yeah. Freaky Friday. Why? Because I'm painting sloppy? I don't know what it is. When the bigger the piece is, the more liberal I am with my brush strokes. I just feel like it's so easy to like overcome some shortcomings, so to speak. Yeah, like I said, I don't know if John is still in Virginia Beach. He was very deep in the scene out there. I almost had a move to me to be my second in command. And then when my venue fell apart, I almost moved out to him to bring my vision to Virginia Beach because he liked my venue so much. He was in a band back in the day called Bloody Sunday, but that's like early 2000s. I'm willing to bet he's probably been in a few bands since then. And he's a big dude. He takes up a lot of real estate. Stands out in a crowd. Ha! It's because I get you, Doc. I get you, man. Gosh, it's such a obnoxiously green. Looking at it on my screen, it's like staring at the sun. It's like hard to look at. It's so vivid. The guy I'm talking about describing, he's both. He's physically huge, but he's also so involved, or at least at the time, in music, that he just exuded hardcore. In all the right ways, all the good ways, all the like DIY, like hardcore is about being very resolute in your beliefs, whatever they may be. Rights of Humanity, yeah. Yeah, that sounds familiar in the old noodle. So, I just thought of this. Do y'all remember for quite a while I was, hey, Pondfish, what's up?
Woo, woo!
For quite a while I was complaining about ants in my studio. Like, just random ants. I found out that there was an ant's nest in that other gnome all this time. So, took care of that. No more ants. Magic. Phone keeps going off. Always makes me nervous when I'm in a stream and I keep hearing my phone vibrate. Okay. That's it for green, I think. Wow, it's almost already 5:30. Spent half the time telling my ghost stories. Probably should have hit this button.
Shut up!
Oh well. That's the charm of these streams. You never know what's going to happen. Either what we're going to be working on or what we're going to be talking about. You just never know. It's one of the fun things about being middle-aged like I am. Because I've got a lot of life experience. I've got a story for pretty much any situation. And I don't really tell all of them. Just some choice ones. Okay. With the time we have left... that could be another thing with my age. Yeah, my mind just kind of drifts off. Set adrift on memory bliss of you. Who knows that lyric? Name that obscure reference. Okay, with the time we've got, I think we're going to do another coat of purple real quick. Because, you know, that should be easy enough. This purple is at least, you know, thick. Ah.
That's what she said.
By the way, if you're here and you're enjoying the nonsense on your screen, go ahead and give the old thumbs up to this stream. I would appreciate it. It's an easy way to help me out. Try to prove to YouTube that what I'm doing is enjoyed by those involved, and maybe some others should get involved as well. You never know. Moon Crater, are you still here? Did you ever find the Morslam Music Room? Because if not, I'm willing to Google that and find it. Because there is a podcast from Chicago specifically about ghost stories, and then they did a full episode on the Morseland. You think you found it? It wasn't too close from the, or it wasn't too far from the red line. That was actually the place where I first kind of realized what a live music venue could look like, and what makes live music special. Because there's a lot of venues that just let things happen on their stage. They don't necessarily invest any time or effort in creating a show. And I learned that people appreciate showmanship. Permanently closed, yeah. Yep, that's it. I used to have that podcast saved on my phone, just because, I don't know, because it was a fond memory of mine, that building. That building that is now probably a parking lot full of electric vehicles. Back when that neighborhood used to have some element of danger to it. Those were the days, man. Those were the days. You know, Doc, that's funny. Of course, the fact that you're Doc, you would be acutely aware of your compatriots. But yeah, it is kind of dopey, isn't it? Moon Crater, I'll try to find that podcast, and I'll post it on the Discord. Speaking of the Discord, now's a good time to wrap things up and talk about things like that. JR, if you're still here, drop a link to your Discord. There is a Discord server for weirdos like us, if you're looking for a place to hang out with weirdos like us. JR quit, yeah. JR got sick and tired of my rambling, my nonsense. He 86'd the whole stream. Anyway, there is a Discord server. There's, if nothing else, in the description of this video. Hey, there he is. Come get weird in the butcher shop. There you go, that's right. So yeah, click on that link. It'll take you to a Discord server. A lot of things on there are Juggalo related, but not everything is Juggalo related. We talk about life in general, and our struggles, and our successes, and just everything. We talk about everything. It's a great server. If you want to, just have a spot to unwind with some virtual people that are actual real people, that are real good people, click on that link. Also, JR just dropped a link to my shop. If you, it's not a great example, because it's not really much to look at the moment. If you're into things like Juggalo cherubs, look at how crazy, weird that reflection is. That is scary. Yeah, that's creepy. So yeah, if you like things like that, I'm totally blown away by the creepiness of that look. You can buy this creepy piece. It's in my shop right now. Click on that link, and it's in the cherub section. You can also buy, if you're into Garbage Pail Kids, I have a custom-made Garbage Pail Kid from the old school Garbage Pail Kids. If you buy this piece, it comes with the vintage card that inspired it. How about that? That's in the shop. And if you're otherwise just into Juggalos, I don't have any here. Well, this is an odd example. But I repaint precious moments. as Juggalos. Hence the name of the channel, Precious Juggalos. Weird. It all fits together, doesn't it? So yeah, check out the shop. If you're into, if you love Juggalos, if you're into ironic kitsch, I guess, you know, knickknacks for your house. If you have fond memories of your grandmother spending $20,000 on precious moments. Somebody messaged me about that last night. It was crazy. And you know, you've looked at these as a child and you didn't really like them and you didn't really get them. Well, now you can get them painted as Juggalos and you can put them in your own house. And I don't know, maybe it's a little bit of a, you know, I don't know. I don't want to say, yeah, 20 grand on precious moments. Isn't that crazy? Yeah. That's why you should buy the pieces. Then you don't have to deal with me at all. You can just deal with my quiet things that I spent hours painting, and not have to listen to me anymore. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff in the shop. Go check it out. Also, come check me out again tomorrow. I'll be back. Same Jug time, same Jug channel. Every Monday through Friday, except this Friday, actually. I've got things going on again. I won't be able to stream this Friday, so sorry about that. But I'll be here tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday. So there you go. And we'll keep working on these guys. And very soon, we'll have 3 new JuggaGnomes in my shop that you can buy. There you go. Love you guys. Truly. I really do. This right here. That's not just fun and games. Really, really do love you guys. Thank you for being here. Shout out to JR and Maya and Moon Crater and Army Doc and Rock and Adam. Adam again with the clutch idea earlier. Spirit Hunter for being here. If I forgot a name, I apologize, but I appreciate all of you that were here, that joined me today. Pondfish, dude, yeah, could never forget Pondfish. Thank you, Pondfish. And all the creeps and listeners, thanks for stopping by. You're always welcome to join in the chat, but if you don't want to, no pressure. Just enjoy the weird. That's what I'm here for. So there you go. Come on back tomorrow. We'll bring some more weird. All right? And with that, I'm gonna go, I don't know, just unwind a little bit. This was fun. I got wound up talking about fun things. Now I need to go relax. So yeah, love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.